Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Margaret James. I am an assessor from the Vocational Training Development Institute. Today I will be conducting an assessment for an administrative assistant position in the office of the Chief Justice. I will observe the assessee carrying out the task, and at the end I will provide feedback to the person who is desirous of being promoted. Present today, Miss Tony Ann Baker, the supervisor in the Chief Justice Office, who will guide the assessee through the workplace or the workplace task. Mr. Shanario Taff, the colleague, who also works in the Chief Justice Office and who will interact with the assessee during the assessment.
Hi, good morning, Sandy. Hi, well,
Miss Baker, how are you?
I'm great, and how are you today?
I'm fine, thank you.
With the office tasks, follow the instructions and just communicate, not just clearly, but professionally. All right?
Thank you. All right, I can do that, thank you. I also want to mention that I might need a little bit more time to complete what is at hand, seeing that it's only a week I have to prepare this training.
Okay, not a problem. That is totally
So
understood.
that I can get acquainted with what goes on in the office.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
So also, Miss Baker, may I confirm who should I report to when I have done my task?
Yes, Sandy, you report to me directly. However, if I'm unavailable, what you can do, you can speak with my colleague or a senior officer, all right, which we will kind of, guide you to where that is concerned.
Okay, so in reference to the senior officer, can you explain the role of any other colleague that I might be interacting with? Like, probably, do I speak to anybody in IT? Would I have a link there or something?
Sure. All right, so your colleague, really what your colleague will do is help you with the files over there, for example.
Okay.
Send messages and just basic general office support. So that is what your colleague will assist you with, or explain the role, I should say, rather, to you.
Okay, well that is clearly understood. Okay, so I will look forward to working with the rest of the persons in this function here now.
Yes. Sandy, I want to ask you something, if you permit me. What should you do to help maintain a safe and a professional office environment, in your opinion?
Well, I will definitely need to keep the office tidy and handle files carefully and confidentially.
Yes.
And follow whatever procedure that the office has in place to get things done and avoid unnecessary distractions in the office.
I like that answer, Sandy. That's
Good morning, Miss Sandy.
Hi.
Would I can help
You need my assistance with something, sir?
find a file for later today?
Okay,
Please.
that's no problem. What file is that file from? What department is it from, or what is it about?
It is from the Chamber's records.
Chambers records. So let me just make a note of that. And what time do you need that file?
Excuse me, it's okay.
11.
11? Okay, and you said that's Chambers records? Is there a particular date that I should look for, or it's just a general file?
March the 1st.
March the 1st, okay. I'll do so. You will be in your office?
Thank you.
Okay.
Do me a favor, please. I want you to file this document for me. Not just file it, I want you to prepare a message pad and return a call to the office for me. I have something very important. So I really want to see if you can get on that for me quickly, as quick as possible.
Okay,
Alright.
so Miss Baker, which one of these tasks you want me to do first?
All right, file the document first. Just file this first, because I don't want it to get lost. I need this to be secured tightly. So file this for me first,
Okay.
and then you can proceed.
So,
file the document first.
So how about I file the document first, return the call, and then set up the message pad?
All right, good. You can do so. So you can actually proceed with that.
So let me do that.
Yes.
Okay.
And also, Sandy, before I forget, please ensure your appearance, because this is vital, remains neat and your posture remains professional while you work. Remember, there are eyes all around.
Yes, ma'am.
Sorry about that. So that is imperative.
Okay, I will do so. I eventually will do so.
And one of the other things that we encourage our staff to do is to be attentive,
Yes.
you know, not lose focus, and to always remain respectful. Can you do that for me, Sandy?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank
I'll
you.
definitely do that while I'm here.
Yes, lovely.
Okay.
Sandy, you know, we're going to review your current skills, knowledge, and the overall attitude as against the checklist based on the targeted competencies you were given earlier. You know, and I'm just going to ask you some questions. You know, I want to see how, you know, how much you're just testing your overall efficiency
Yes, ma'am.
and your competency where everything is concerned. So, have you identified your duties and responsibilities clearly?
Well, yes, I'm seeing that I should be answering the phone, doing filing, also maintain a professional environment within the office,
Okay, good,
among other things.
lovely. Have you communicated clearly and politely with others and based on what it is that you were given?
Yes, I did meet a colleague and he did request files, so I'm going to be looking for that shortly after I filed yours.
Excellent, good stuff. And Sandy, have you asked questions if there was any clarification needed for anything that may just seem a little bit fuzzy or off, or something that you may have been unsure of?
Well, the gentleman this morning did come in and ask for a file. I had to ask him, when he asked me, I asked him what the permit is for. I had to ask him if it was by date or was it specifically.
Okay,
So he gave me a date. So
Okay.
yes, I did do so.
lovely. And with all of the tasks that you have been given, have you managed your priorities? Because you know you have to put some things as first, second, third priority,
Yeah.
as well as your time well.
Definitely. I did ask for what you gave me a specific task this morning,
Yes.
and it's now after 11, and I have delivered so far. So I did file. I did make that return call for you. I have the information. The message was sent to your email,
Okay.
and I also have made the message file.
Okay. And this is a highly confidential entity.
Yes.
So I want to know, have you demonstrated safe and discreet office behavior in terms of files being sent, in terms of conversations being had, just your overall composition and disposition?
Well, I did take the file to Mr. Taff in his office
Okay.
that he requested for March 1st from the Chambers group, and yes, on the return call I made, I did send it in an email
Good.
for
Excellent.
you.
Lovely, lovely. And this may seem a little bit, you know, makes you feel a little bit vulnerable and cute, you know, for lack of a better terminology.
Yes.
But have you, Sandy, reflected just honestly, sincerely, authentically on your current skills and your attitudes?
Yes, I have. I did maintain my professionalism in the past couple of days I've been here, but I do realize I need time to get used to the office,
Yes.
that kind of thing. It's only been almost a week, and I know I only have a week to do the training.
Well, you know, Sandy, I actually appreciate that response. I think it is a very fair assessment of yourself. Very much a fair one. All right, so thank you, Sandy, and have a wonderful rest of the day.
Yes, Ms. Baker.
And we look forward to talking with you more.
Thank you very much, Ms. Baker.
Good.
Oral questions. I have 5 oral questions.
questions.
Yes, and it is in relation to your assessment,
Yes, ma'am.
right? Prepare for work and develop professionalism. Now, how would you prepare yourself for work at the start of your duties?
Well, one, make sure I am early, not on time. Early that I can get settled in. Review the tasks that I have laid out for the day. You know, like your to-do list. Organize my workstation and also begin to work accordingly to prioritize what is needed to be done first.
Excellent. What should you do if you are not understanding an instruction you have been given?
Well, basically ask for clarification of the person that has handed me
Right.
such tasks
Mhm.
and make sure I have that clarified what is to be done.
Okay. How can you demonstrate a positive attitude while in training?
Well, first thing you need to do is to show willingness to learn.
That's so true.
From you learning, it means you're open-minded to whatever, how do you call it? For instance, you might know to do something one way, and because you're in a different environment, sometimes you have to learn the culture of that new company. So
Okay.
therefore, yes.
What should you do if you make a mistake in your work?
Well, you need to state that you've made a mistake first of all,
Yeah, you need to
because
acknowledge.
you can also evaluate how much time you need to correct such.
Mhm.
So therefore, clarify that you have made a mistake, and you're getting around to finding that solution to correct what is happening.
Okay. Why is it important to follow up workplace rules and procedures?
Because I am now in this department or this new entity, and every entity has a different culture and also rules. So when you follow along the rules and guidelines of that entity or that workspace, sorry, my error is ringing, or that workspace, you get a better sense of how to settle in, also learn about what you need to do, and also do your job more effectively.
Okay. Okay. Good. That's the end of the 5 questions.
Okay.
All right. I will sit in with my expert
Yes.
for this time,
Okay.
and we will call you. Just let us speak together,
Okay.
and then I will call you back
No
for
problem.
a
Thank you
final
very much.
decision. I thank you.
Thank you too.
Mr. This, you ready?
Yeah.
Sandy. Wow. To be honest, you really challenged us.
Really?
Yes. We tried very hard to find something that we could say you slipped up on. But we could not. We could not, you know. I told you that you would do well. You know? Yes. And you were very confident, courteous attitude, professional attitude, willingness to learn. You know, you were just, trust me, I could say you went overboard. Yes, you went overboard, you know. So our recommendation is that you continue to strive to be excellent.
Thank you. Thank
You
you.
know,
We'll
just
best.
work on your skills and, you know, continue upgrading yourself.
Yes.
We can't even say nothing about your confidence because you have it packed.
Right.
You understand? You performed well. You did well. You did excellently well.
Thank you
There's
very
such an
much.
expression, and I'm happy that you were able to participate in this assessment.
So I'm sure the
Right?
Chief Justice Office might have a job for me.
Yes, definitely. Yes, definitely. I will definitely, based on what has happened here and the documents going to them,
Yes.
they will definitely see that, yes,
Praise
you
God.
know, they should accommodate you in that space.
And I appreciate your time and your
Yes.
effort to be here to assess me. I
Yes.
really appreciate that.
Yes, yes, thank you.
Thank you, Chief.
Thank you, and thanks for your time too. Okay, thanks, Sandy.